All right, in this video, I'm going to be discussing what Ripple is and XRP. Well, Ripple's XRP. So, distributed ledger tech for a progressive world. All right. So, what is XRP and what does it do? It actually solves a real-world problem. Currently, banks have been using Swift. It's 40-year-old technology, and what Swift does, it sends money, but it takes days and days, and there's a volatility risk because, as you can see recently, we had the Russian war. What happened to the Russian ruble? It lost 100% of its value. It went, 50%. It went down 50%. But, in investment terms, we say 100% because it dropped that much. But anyway, so it lowers the volatility risk because imagine if we're sending US dollars to Russian rubles, then that happens. The bank's going to have to eat all of that risk, the volatility. But if they had done it within 6 seconds, that what Ripple, like XRP, will do, there will be way less risk and way less money to be lost. And sometimes they make money doing it, but they don't want to take that risk, And RippleNet is actually the technology that banks will use. Let's say bank to bank. I'm going to get to that in the next slide. And it basically is a pool. I'm going to get to all this in the next slide. It's a pool that requires XRP and XRP coins to be bought and sold quickly. And it's a digital store, which XRP is a digital store of stable value. See, let me explain XRP a little more. There are 100 billion XRP that exist. There will never be any more than that. And actually, a fraction of an XRP, it's a minuscule amount, but it's a deflationary currency. Like, the more it's used, the more it's deflated. So it's never going to be to a point where it's going to be a very low supply, because it would take thousands of years for that to happen. It's a minuscule, negligible amount that's burned through every transaction. And eventually, the XRP's goal, Ripple's goal, they want to be used in the derivatives market, which is in the quadrillions of dollars, like housing swaps and all these swaps and, taking bets. There's a movie that talks about derivatives market called The Big Short. I'd recommend that. It talks about our housing crisis in 2008 and how all these shorts came in with Morgan Stanley and all these other ones. Anyway, so it also has because XRP is owned around the world. We've got, there are XRP accounts in every country almost. And it has the potential to be a global reserve currency to replace the US dollar. It's funny because this is USA Tech. XRP and XLM are USA Tech, the two biggest ones. Let's continue here. All right, these are Ripple's partnerships, what I like to call them bribes. You pay these companies to use your product. But this is an old list. I wish I could find a new list because there's way more than this. But what are some big ones here? We got Bank of America, Western Union, MoneyGram. MoneyGram was recently purchased by XLM, the guy from XLM, Jeb McCaleb. Then we got Andreessen Horowitz. I'm going to get into that pretty soon. You got CME Futures, which is Chicago Mutual Exchange. And this is exciting for me, CME Ventures, because look what happened to Bitcoin and Ethereum. They got listed on the CME group, and what happened to those prices? They just exploded as soon as they got listed there. And it's just Santander, that's a European bank, pretty big. I'm pretty sure BNP Paribas is on here somewhere. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This is a World Economic Forum crypto. I didn't make a slide about the World Economic Forum, but this is the Bill and Melinda. They're involved. Or now it's probably just the Melinda Gates or the Bill Gates. They had their divorce there. SBI Remittances. SBI is a big Ripple holder. They're one of the largest Ripple holders, and they're based in Japan. And Yoshitaka Katao is a big-time billionaire. He's got really good friendship with the Prime Minister of Japan, and they're using Ripple right now in Japan and these other countries, which is USA Tech. And oh, he sent out they sent out a memo to all the SBI holders, the shareholders. They said this SEC case is nothing to worry about. You know, we're not. It was when it was 17 cents. What happened from when it got the thing listed? I mean, the SEC case dropped, went to 17 cents, and then it shot up to almost $2, $1.96. Meanwhile, Americans couldn't buy it, you know, which is wrong. Anyway, so we're gonna continue. So what does XRP do? This is a little chart I just made, a little quick one. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Okay, so let's just pretend we're gonna send US dollars from Bank of America. You're the CEO of Bank of America, and you need to send money to the CEO of National Australia Bank. These are real banks, and it's funny because this happens to be a Ripple partner. So we're gonna send our dollars to. Let me explain something. Okay, so everybody's familiar with Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, and all this crap. You know, like we use this stuff to send money to each other. And you're like, oh, I can skid it to my friend instantly. Well, these companies, it's actually like kind of like an IOU to these companies, and they're going to have to eventually move their billions of dollars to another bank, especially with cross-border stuff. You might see it as your friend got it instantly, but the banks just hadn't moved the money yet. It's like an IOU. You know, and when the banks actually move the money, they're going to use XRP. So we got Bank of America going from dollars, go to XRP, takes 3 seconds to XRP, and then we move 3 seconds back. Oh, suddenly we have Australian dollars. So we sell the dollars for XRP, and then we buy Australian dollars with the XRP. And that's how they get the Australian dollars. Oh no, I said that wrong. We sell this for XRP, right? Then we sell the XRP for Australian dollars. That's what I meant to say. Sorry about that, guys. And then, if let's say we want to make Australian dollars to US dollars, we sell these Australian dollars for XRP, which is a stable pool. It's designed to be a $10 trillion market cap here. And what that means, it's stable. A $10 billion transaction's not going to move this money at all, hardly. And there will be very low risk. So they'll just move 10 billion. We sell our 10 billion in Australian, goes to XRP, and then we sell it, and 3 seconds later, suddenly we have US dollars. And you can transfer it straight to back, because it's called on-demand liquidity. And what liquidity means is how fast can you turn it from a dollar to money? Or how fast can you sell it for money? So that's what this is. Anyway, I hope this little chart helps you understand the use case for this, what XRP is. Are we going to continue? All right, this is something that happened in 2020. We had the SEC versus Ripple case brought on. And there were many people on YouTube saying, get out of your XRP, it's going to zero. But I'm going to get into some things here that make you think otherwise. All right, so it was brought on by the former SEC chair, Jay Clayton. And it's funny because he quits the SEC the next day and soon becomes hired at Fireblocks, a $2 billion Israeli-based crypto custodian focused on institutions as an advisor. So, anyway, and also there's a higher up guy, Bill Henman. It was up to him, like he can make the calls and what's the currency and what's not, you know, back in that time. And he gave Ethereum and Bitcoin clarity as currencies in a famous speech. But he never gave that to Ripple. But it's funny because now he works at Andreessen Horowitz investment firm. Remember we saw Andreessen over here, right here, Ripple partner. And now they were early investors in XRP since 2013, so makes you wonder. And also, let's say Ripple does get out of this case scot-free. Ripple will be the first currency that has clarity winning a case versus the SEC. That's going to be huge. And then there was a video that just came out with Gary Gensler, the current chair, and he said the SEC is going to lose a few cases every now and then. But they, this just happened like 2 days ago, and it's excited the XRP community ever since that. Oh, another fun fact about Gensler. He is a former blockchain professor at MIT, and Ripple has donated $50 million to the project at the time when he was there. So makes you wonder. I was going to mention Rosie Rios. She's a Ripple employee. Her name is on the money. If you look at your $100 bill, if you look at a $100 bill, most likely you'll see her name in some of this currency because it's on $1.6 trillion, and she works at Ripple now. Then you got former SEC chair Mary Jo White. People are saying that she's there to expose Jay Clayton and all his insider trading, and Bill Hinman, and all these other guys she knew at the time because she's an OG for the SEC, and she's on Ripple's legal team. It's gonna be interesting watching this when it goes to court. I think they're still in discovery right now, so it takes a while in the courts. All right, we're gonna continue here. So the most important thing: how do I buy XRP? Okay, they've made it really hard for new investors. I mean, there are other exchanges like KuCoin. I like KuCoin, and there are other ones like Binance, but you can't. In the United States, it's almost impossible to buy XRP, other than Uphold. Uphold is the exception. That's why I'm talking about it. So you can buy it with your debit card. It's easy. And this is one of there's a very cool CEO there, and he said, "I don't care. I'm not going to halt the sale of XRP." But the thing is, quote, they don't want you owning this stuff because it's going to be very valuable. When it's look, let me go back. When it's a $10 trillion market cap, it's what it's designed for. It's a 77-cent XRP right now. You're looking at a $20 XRP, at least. Anyway, so continuing. In other countries, which is unfair, they can buy as much XRP as they want. But what other countries don't tend to not have the expendable money that, because U.S. is crazy, everything's expensive, and it's just the way of life here it's different compared to many other countries, and it's still a very large percentage of all the crypto holdings in the world, but it's you can't buy XRP. They make it hard for the United States to buy XRP, but in other countries you can buy it, which I don't think is fair, and neither did the CEO of Uphold. So if you're looking to buy XRP, this is where to get it. Anyway, I just want to say thanks for listening, and you guys have a nice night or nice day. All right, see ya.